Hey everybody, it's Julian Desjardins. I want to talk about how I store my stock photos. So I keep sort of a large library on my own. Some of these are from sites that are subscriptions like Pick Jumbo or Death to Stock, that sort of thing. And some of them are freebies from places like Unsplash. And I've blogged before about some great sites to find royalty, copyright free, beautiful stock images. And so this isn't about where to go, this is just about storing them in an efficient way. And so, what I did previously to, spoiler alert, moving to Flickr, what I did previously, this is my Google Drive, this is my financials folder, but we will pretend that the folder is actually called stock images. And so, before, it would say stock images here, and then there were all of these different folders. I mean, this whole screen would be full. I'd be scrolling down, and it just had folder names. So, for instance, Death to Stock puts out their pictures in collections, and so it would just be, Death to Stock, and then the collection name, and it was just, just folders all the way down on the screen. So when I go to write a blog post and I need an image for my social share images, I would have to open a folder inside of here, see if there's an image I like. Nope. Okay, hit back, open up a new folder, look for a new image. And the process was just so cumbersome that it was actually getting in the way of me finishing blog posts. I was writing the blog post, uploading it into the back end of my site, and then they were sitting there because I was struggling to balance that and client work, right? And it just that eternal problem. And so this is just how I made the process more efficient. So I looked around for a tagging system and I landed on Flickr, as I've said. The process to move from Google Drive to Flickr, once I decided on the system, took a long time, honestly. I would do a couple of folders and I would take a break. It took me a couple weeks to sort of just weave it in. And so now I have my whole big library of pictures inside of here. So when you go to Flickr, you will hit U and open up your camera roll. And you'll see here I have 0 followers, 0 following. A lot of these pictures are subscription offers, right? I've paid for a subscription and I have the picture available to use or purchased them, one picture at a time, creative market kind of thing. And so I'm set completely to private. So that's important because I don't want to violate any kind of copyright and damage any of the artists that have made these images available, right? So no one can see what I have inside of here. So that's important to note. What I've done, as I said, was utilize the tagging feature. And so up here is the upload option. When I upload a folder, or a new batch of images that I downloaded from Unsplash, let's say, you're able to tag the 10 images that you're uploading in that kind of collection. You're able to add tags to those as you upload that, or you can add retroactively after you've uploaded them into Flickr. But this is how I'm doing it now. I'm uploading my new group of photos, tagging them as they're uploading, and then they are tagged and sorted, and I can sort by those tags. So what I'm doing is tagging them as the source name, so Unsplash in this case, and I might add in any kind of collection name. This is Death to Stock because I just wanted to be able to look back and know those all came from the same collection. And PJ would be Pick Jumbo. So I'm just putting any information I want to be able to look at later. So if all of the images are a similar color scheme, I might just tag them as green, that kind of thing. And then I'm adding this tag called available. And so what I'm able to do is sort through all of my images. There's 2,500 here, right? I just hoard stock images, you guys. So these are all the ones that are still tagged as available. Available means these are images that I purchased or I downloaded for free that I have not yet used on my blog posts. That's what it means to me. And so I can sort by available, and I can go through here and say, okay, you know, this one looks great. I'm going to use this, and I pop it into Canva and use it for my blog post image. And so I know that as I look through my blog feed, none of these have been used before, or that image, you know, hasn't been used on a previous post. So when I decide this is the image I want, I scroll down here and I remove the tag available. And so, right, the next time I search, I'm going to add this one back in, but the next time I search, it doesn't come up under the available post, right? So that is, in a nutshell, the basic system that I have been using just to make this a quicker process. And it's completely free. So I hope it helps.